taking on Michael Clark out of Body Quest MMA in Gastonia.
You know, I know it looks maybe like a mismatch going on the record here, 3-2 versus a guy that, to my knowledge, doesn't have any fights.
He has one.
He has one. He is, says he has two. He says he's 2-0 going on this. And he always has some Body Quest. They always come in shape. They're very well rounded. And when they get you on the ground, it's pretty much sealed a Ziploc bag on that one. Mejia is a very strong jiu-jitsu player. He's got some good striking. And I think this could be a very, very good fight. And we may see a fight that goes more than a minute and a half.
I doubt it. Not the way things are going here tonight. And as I told you earlier, there's a rumor going through the crowd. If Mejia does not win here tonight, they will riot. So be on the lookout for that.
We have police on site for that. I am really ready to hear the one lady that's always here that is just screaming at the top of her lungs. Mejia! That is one of my favorite things about being up here in Marion, the way the crowd gets behind the fighters, gets really into the fights. I don't know if it's the beer or if it's just, you know, the spirit of MMA and everybody here and the support they want to show their guys. But this is a great place to watch some fights. If you guys have never made it out to a Freedom Fighter show, I highly recommend it. I know me and Egg Yo House are having a lot of fun here.
Absolutely. The fans have been great tonight, but it's hard not to with these great fights. All the fights ending in the first round. It's been action-packed. It's been exciting. There's no reason for them to be sitting in their seats, and I think that's going to continue on throughout the night. Entering the cage now, Body Quest MMA's Michael Clark.
Yep. And his opponent, making his way to the cage, the Honduran bad boy, Christian.
How many people have walked out to a 2 Chainz song tonight?
I couldn't tell you, man.
I want to say 3. The night's not over either.
I mean, we can get those exact numbers from Chaz at the end of the night.
Chaz will have those numbers.
You might be right on. I wonder if they crank the bass up for him to get the fans into it, because I'm feeling my chair rumble right now. Accompanied by Cecil Peoples.
Mejia will have a 3-inch height advantage. It looks like he does have a slight weight advantage as well. Michael Clark, however, looks to be the leaner fighter. Doesn't look to be too much of a size difference there.
No, I see Clark. He's real stocky around the shoulders. Probably got some big thighs on him. Just built a lot like a wrestler, but you can never judge anybody based on their build, ever. The greater crawler. Michael Clark's giving him the eye right away.
Both fighters look very calm, very poised.
Introducing first, the fighter on the left, fighting out of the Monster Energy, red corner.
I just saw Michael Clark check out the butt on the ring girl. I'm pulling for him now.
It's tough to stay focused. I was giving him credit. I spoke too soon.
Michael, hold that glasses. And his opponent, standing on my right, fighting out of the Summer Train blue corner. He fights for Bone Breaker Gym. Of 3 wins and 2 losses. I give you the Honduran bad boy, Christian Mejia. 3 rounds of referee Connington.
So we'll see if Michael Clark can improve upon that 2-0 record. Christian Mejia is going to get above 500, trying to improve to 4-3. Both come out in an orthodox stance. Catches the kick right off the bat. Mejia puts him on his back. Looks like Clark's looking for an arm bar.
Michael Clark is rolling for submissions like crazy here.
Yes, he is. He's locked it up.
He may just have caught an arm bar, throwing wild punches here. Clark is attacking really well off his back. I like to see that.
Mejia recognizes that, tells him to stand up. They're both back on their feet. I like Clark's head movement.
Yeah, it looks like he needs to use that. He's going to have to utilize that really well to get inside of Mejia's reach.
Almost gets taken down off the kick again. Clark's back against the cage now. Reverses the angle. Clark pushing the pressure. Mejia back against the cage. Lands a nice knee right there.
I like the liver punch from Mike Clark. You don't see that a lot on the amateur level, but it is a very useful technique. Even in the clinch, you don't need a lot of power if you can pound on it on a regular basis. Absolutely. It will wear your opponent down.
Mejia's using double underhooks to fight off the cage. Lands a nice foot stomp right there.
Michael Clark did not like that. Immediately switches back to that liver punch. I'm loving it.
Michael Clark with double underhooks now, pressing the action. He's eating knees though.
Yeah, that's going to eat away his cardio.
He'll catch up to him. He's also landing a few. This has been a great fight so far, back and forth.
He actually has a red spot already where he's eaten 2 liver punches right on the button there. You got to wonder if that's going to be a factor in this fight later in the game.
Both these guys really utilizing cage control here in the first round. It's back and forth. Who do you think's winning this so far?
You know, based off the top control while they were on the ground, Mejia's probably got that.
He just does have a double leg takedown right there.
Points.
Mejia's back to his feet, back against the cage there. Clark letting his hands go in, a couple uppercuts, eats a knee.
Mejia's body is pretty red right around the bottom of the rib cage, near the diaphragm, near the liver, near the floating rib. Those are not places you want to get hit. Michael Clark is tagging him.
These guys are going at it. I'd like to see one of these fighters have a little bit of head control up against the cage and really separate here, because both of these guys, they're back and forth. One guy's on the cage, one guy's on the cage. It switches. I want to see one guy just dominate over the other one here and take control. Yeah. There's a nice right hand there. That hurt him. Eating knees, though.
Clark looks like he's fine eating the knees as long as he's landing body punches, and Mejia will eat the body punches to land the knees.
That kid's core conditioning must be way up there because he's eating some knees this round. Looking for another takedown. That may have stole the round right there. That may have won him the round, landing a second takedown, finishing on top, inside control.
Definitely, and we go to a second round.
Unbelievable. First time tonight, I am giving that round to my man Michael Clark out of Body Quest right there, just for that takedown at the end. I think he secured the round with that.
Yeah, it was really good utilizing his back. He was attacking off his back, so it wasn't like he was just sitting there getting pounded on. But Mejia made it very hard not for him to attack, being that he was very aggressively trying to land punches and hammer fists inside his guard.
Absolutely he was. He tried passing guard, almost got caught in an armbar a couple times. Quickly recognized that Michael Clark was working really well off his back. Immediately stood up, got the fight back to the feet.
Now, Corey, let's say you're these guys' coaches in between the rounds here. What are you telling Mejia, and what are you telling Clark to go out and do in round 2?
I'm telling Mejia, or I'm telling Clark, I'm telling them both to win the cage control battle. That's where it's back and forth at right now. They're both landing strikes from there. As you said earlier in the first round, I want to see one fighter separate here in that position. Michael Clark, I would go back out and I would look to wrestle. He's landed 2 nice takedowns now. The one at the end there, he stayed on top and finished the round in side control. I'd like to see him do that again here in this second round.
And I'm thinking Mejia needs to keep the distance. Clark looked like he was having some problems with the range earlier, and Mejia lands a nice shot. He needs to keep that separation and land punches.
Absolutely. Both of them got good head movement right now. I'd like to see Clark not throw a leg kick again. He almost got taken down off his second leg kick he threw. He got taken down off the first one. They're letting their hands go now. I feel like Mejia's got Clark rocked. Could be wrong.
He's definitely taking some shots. You can see his face is already swelling up pretty bad. It's nice and red. Body kick. Back to that liver damage. Real technical from Michael Clark here.
Mejia holding his hands awfully low.
You know, I don't know if he's gotten hit yet from, standing
he ate one right there.
Oh, and you gotta prove me wrong.
Switch kick attempted there by Michael Clark. Hits nothing but air. Stalking Mejia though. There he goes. That's a long shot. He shot in from way out there. Mejia defended it well. Grabbed the underhook. Puts Clark up against the cage. Immediately Clark reverses. Throws a knee. Another knee. Man, these guys are tearing each other's bodies up.
Definitely. They're going to feel this fight tomorrow.
Michael Clark trying to work a Russian arm tie right there. He doesn't quite get it the way he wants to. Winds up with his back on the cage again.
You know, I don't know why Mike's not trying to slip under and go for a single or a double from the clinch here. Whenever he gets Mejia on the ground, he stole the last round in my opinion. This is my opinion. He definitely stole the round based on that, on his takedowns. And he's not enjoying this, standing here and trading, because he's not getting the better of the exchanges.
He's not. Mejia's finding a home for that jab though. He's shooting from really far out. He needs to set that up with some strikes there. He needs to blend his wrestling with his striking a little better, because Mejia's definitely expecting the takedowns now.
Yeah, like a 1-2 shot would give Michael Clark a takedown for sure. You know, Mejia's his hands come up fast, and he doesn't really move his legs to get out of the way of the punches, so that takedown's going to be there after he throws the 1-2.
Right now I got Mejia ahead in this round, simply on strikes. And his takedown defense. He might give up one right here, though. Looks like Clark's working for a head inside single. He's trying to run the pipe off the cage.
He's trying to wrap around for the double.
Now you see Mejia's going to try and jack that up right there with his right arm.
His takedown defense has really improved since I saw him fight out here. He's getting a lot better at that.
Michael Clark still trying to work the head inside single right here.
Now he's got both.
He's got the double right there. Yep. That's the third double leg takedown we've seen by Michael Clark. He's on top. He's got to protect his neck though. He fights out of it.
Back to that liver damage again. He is really getting red right on top of that liver. Oh, Mike Clark with some nice ground and pound.
That was a great round right there. Much like the last one, Michael Clark, I think, tried to steal it at the end with that takedown. I don't know if he got that round up.
I'm not really sure. You know, he took a lot of damage standing up. Ate a lot of punches.
He did. He ate a lot of strikes that round. I think I'm going to give that one to Mejia.
So right now, Corey has it 1-1. I agree with him, both rounds. What are you telling both of them now? I think they need to stick with the same game plan that we set aside last time. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. Someone needs to separate in the clinch striking. Mejia needs to concentrate on keeping the fight standing. He needs to stay on his feet. That's where he's doing damage. He's landing the jab. He's finding a home for it. I want to see him throw that cross a little more off of the jab. Michael Clark needs to stop shooting from so far out. His wrestling's good. When he gets in deep, but he's shooting from too far out. He needs to blend his striking a little better, work his wrestling off of that. If Michael Clark can take the fight to the ground this round, I think he'll win. I think he'll win a 29-28 decision if it does go the distance. If Mejia is able to stuff these takedowns, keep the fight standing this round, I think Mejia will be the victor in a 28-29 decision. About to find out right now, though.
Yeah, Clark's not breathing real hard. Mejia's taking some deep breaths. We'll see if he's a little bit slower.
His hands. Oh, there's that jab again.
Oh, I would have told him to lay off of those leg kicks from what happened earlier. Woo! Spinning back kick attempt.
Wow, that was a nice leg kick there. Nice chopping leg kick. Nice takedown by Mejia. I was not expecting that at all.
If he can ride this out, maintain so the ref doesn't stand him up, he could probably take this round, take the fight.
I would get back on my feet. I would stand Michael Clark up. From what we saw earlier in the first round and then what we saw right there, Michael Clark is attacking off his back. It looks like he's trying to lock up an armbar again. Mejia fights out of it. They're back to their feet. This is a great fight. Action-packed back and forth. This is great.
As you said, this is a wonderful fight. This is probably going to be fight of the night. They give that trophy out right before the main event. And if these guys don't get it, I'm going to be very surprised.
I'm going to protest if these guys don't get it. But then again, we still got 3 more fights after this, so we never know. Trying to lock up that double leg. Got it. Fourth double leg takedown landed by Michael Clark of the fight. Winds up on top in half guard.
You got to wonder how much time is left. If he can ride this out, it may give him the 1 round he needs to win this fight.
There you go. Slide it back.
He is his guards open. I'd like to see Michael Clark pass the side control.
I mean, he is working really good at getting up.
Wow. Great moves off his back.
He wants to stay here.
Nope, it's not looking good, is it?
Mike Clark drops in a triangle. It's tight.
That's tight.
It's very tight. He needs to pull the hood. He can seal the deal in this triangle. And he is out.
Fights out again. Wow.
Amazing fight.
Three times now he's been caught where I thought he was going to get arm barred and almost got triangled right there, but he managed to fight off the submissions once again. Clark with another double leg takedown. As Mejia on his back, half guard, his guard's open. I want to see him posture up and try and pass guard right here, land some strikes and really separate himself.
He has to have butterfly. You know, there are sweeps that are available in this position, but you know, it's late in the fight, third round. You got to wonder if he's got the energy to pull off one of those submissions right now.
Right now, it looks like he's doing a little laying and praying, maybe trying to catch his breath. Mejia trying to land some strikes from bottom.
It doesn't really matter how many strikes you land from the bottom. The judges have got to give it to the guy on top.
Absolutely.
It's one thing that I wonder about with the judging system and the way they score rounds and stuff. You know, it really isn't the wrestler's favor. But if you know that, I guess you should really just train for that, to be the guy on top. Or just not get taken down at all.
Good. Right here, I'd like to see Michael Clark get that arm back, get his hands off the mat. There he goes. He's going to try and land some strikes. Oh, those are strong. Tries to pull guard right there with a guillotine right there. That was a great fight. That will absolutely be fight of the night. As of now, I'm really interested to see the judges' scores on this. Honestly, I think I'm going to give it to Michael Clark there just for his takedowns at the end in that last round. I think he sold it. It would not surprise me if it went to Mejia. I could see a split decision here. There's really no telling. That was a great fight by both guys.
Truly, I would love to see another round. There was going to be a finish at any minute, it looked like, but they both, so much heart, determination, and skill. It wasn't just slipping out by luck. That was skill. Every submission defense Mejia fought off, that was wonderful. Clark avoiding getting smashed in the face, using that to set up his takedowns and clinch up and get the points for the takedowns.
Definitely a great fight. Clark, although he landed the majority of the takedowns, he got reversed a couple times off his back, but like I said, he landed the majority of the takedowns. Mejia got the better of the striking. As far as cage control and the clinch positions, I'd say that was about even. Both guys landed strikes, uppercuts, knees to the body, foot stomps. Neither one of these guys have anything to be ashamed of here tonight. They put on a great show.
Definitely. I love the tactic from Body Quest. They're so professional that as soon as they walk in the cage, they're saying, throw your arms up, convince those judges. Very professional technique.
Got to play the part. All right, here's the decision, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, all 3 judges scored this fight 30-27.
Now that.
Your winner by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Michael Hold My Classics Clark. Right to that camera right there, my friend. Congratulations on the win. This fight, obviously, the whole house was divided. We had the Mejia fans, we had the Clark fans out there. A lot of Body Quest fans out here to support you tonight. Talk about the win. You knew he was going to come out to bang. The guy throws a lot of punches, throws real hard. What was your preparation like coming in here against Mejia?
Just training hard.
Is that it? Now, no, you can't give me these short interviews over here, Mike. You got to give me a sound bite, brother. All right? Tell me what the training was, though, with Body Quest. What were you working on the most? Was it stand-up, just doing what you normally do? Talk about the training a little bit more in depth if you don't care.
Everything, but striking, ground, all of it.
Everything. You're now 3-0. That has to be a good spot for you right now. Do you have anything on your plate, anything next for you, any fights announced coming up for you?
Whatever my coaches tell me.
No, it's okay. It's all right. Just real quick, like I said, there's a lot of Body Quest people out here tonight. What about this Body Quest gym? You guys have a ton of success. Talk about your gym a little bit.
We have a lot of good guys there. They train hard. Michael Torres, Matt Probin, all of them. Actually, I can hear, yeah.
Is there anybody else that you want to thank out there that helped you get to this point?
They know who they are.
This guy. He won't give me anything. He won't give me anything. Make some noise out there, guys. Michael Clark, your big winner.